God, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, who the word calls God, and Yahweh Shah, who the word calls Jesus Christ. All right, Brother Judah Mike coming with a quick recitation through the Spirit. All right, really just kind of, touching on something quick, about, different ways that, these people with these attributes are truly blessed, man. Right, not those who, in the world we was taught, you kind of sneeze and you say, bless you. Well, all I did was sneeze, man. All right. Oh, Lord, bless his little heart. These little things that we say in the world, man. But we trying to show the different attributes of how the Lord said these attributes that people have by being blessed, right? So I just want to kind of go into this real quick, not too deep. Just, obviously it's many other ways how we know that we could be blessed in the world, right? Hey, the Lord said, hey, you blessed if you read, right? But I want to kind of go into this through the Spirit, right? So I'm going to go into it in Matthew chapter 5 and verse number, I go right to 3. Okay. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So the Lord said, hey, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So who is the poor in spirit, man? All right. Who are those that's poor in the spirit, man? All right. It says, it says, blessed are the poor in the spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. So the Lord said that these people they gonna be blessed for those that's going through these certain situations, right? Right. Also, he said, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. So the people with these attributes are gonna be, they like verse 3 said, hey, they gonna inherit the earth, right? They that blessed are they that mourn, right, in righteousness, for they shall be comforted, right? Verse number 6, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness. So the people that's doing these things are gonna be blessed. Hey, you got people who literally, like verse 6 said, who says that blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. And that's how you gotta be in the truth, man. You literally gotta be, thirst after that hunger. I mean, it's like you gotta thirst and hunger after the righteousness, man. Right? The wisdom, knowledge, understanding, keeping the commandments, right? Keeping the feast days and doing these things that the Lord ordained as righteous, man. Because then he said you're gonna be blessed, right? For they shall be filled. So he just told us right there and then, hey, we doing these things, searching out and diligently searching out the matter. The Lord said that's how we gonna be blessed, man. Right? It says, verse 7, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy, right? So those who merciful upon their brothers and sisters, hey, he said that they gonna be the ones that shall attain mercy, because you giving it, you being merciful, thus for the Lord gonna have mercy on you. The Lord also said that, like, if you're not merciful, how you expect something from the Lord? Paraphrase. If you evil to your brother, how you expect the Lord to do good to you, man? If you evil to your brother, man, right? That's quoted in Sirach, man, right? Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God, right? Because those the ones who gonna get the kingdom, the elect, the righteous, right? The ones that was ordained from the foundation of the world to get the kingdom, man. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God, right? And it's all just going into the elect, right? Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. And you see that too, man. A lot of brothers kind of get persecuted for righteousness' sake. Hey, rather even on our jobs, you got brothers and sisters who kind of, I heard of different brothers kind of going through trials and tribulations for reading the Bible at work, man. For literally us, like us, hey, we kind of those who teach, hey, we come and speaking out saying, proclaiming we the Israelite, thus said the Lord, and thus said the Bible, hey, and we get persecuted for literally saying that we literally are the people of the book, right? And it's on a deeper folded now, but on the low level like that, hey, we literally getting persecuted. Hey, we ain't seen nothing yet, right? It's gonna get worse, obviously, right? You see it now. Now it's a hate speech to say the so-called, Ishmael, it's not the Jews and all these different things. But the Lord said, hey, You're going to be blessed when you persecuted. Hey, Yahushua was too, man. Hey, we not greater than Yahushua. So what makes us think that we not going to be persecuted as well, man? Right? He said a servant is not greater than his master, man. All right? So verse 11, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. See that? So people can't handle that, man. In the world, everybody wants to be liked. That brother or sister who was just liked by everybody. Well, when you come in the truth and you kind of speaking, just knowing who you are, hey, it may not be like that, man. Who are you? What's them dangling things off your shirt? Why you don't eat pork? Grandma got this good roasted ham going and these pork chops and you don't want to eat it. Hey, your family may persecute you, right? Anybody can persecute you, man. Hey, literally because you're doing everything opposite of what the world doing, man. Right? So he said at the end of the day, he said, you blessed when this happened to you, man. Speaking evil against you falsely for my sake, right? Red letter, man. All right. So rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So it's the same thing. Hey, it's no new thing under the sun, as quoted in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, man. All right. So the Lord said, hey, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they, the prophets which were before you. Job, right? Hey, all the prophets, man. Isaiah, Jeremiah, right? All the prophets, hey, had to suffer that persecution, man. As said in the book of, let me get this. All right, Salakia. Let's go to this. And where I want to go. Oh, kind of Salakia. Yeah, kind of. Let's get this precept real quick in James. All right, real quick. All right, the Lord literally said that, man. This is James chapter 5 and verse number 10, right to the point. It says, take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. So it said the prophets literally had to, they spoke. So like it says, I'm going to read it again, just not butcher it. Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord. So when you go back to that Matthew chapter 5, the Lord literally said, blessed are they when they talk ill of you for his name's sake, man. Right? So that's why the Lord said these men was blessed, man. Right? It says for an example of suffering, affliction. Just for, look, all they said, he spoke in the name of the Lord for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Right? Verse 11. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of a tender mercy. Right? So at the end of the day, the Lord said this, hey, he went through all that. Now, we all know Job, he went through hell, lost everything, and the Lord gave it back to him double fold, man. But it was all for an example of suffering, afflictions, and patience. So we got to go through these things, man. But these ways are how you bless. You may not say you bless. Oh, man, I'm catching hell, this or that, whatever the case may be. But it's not too hard for us. Let's go to that in the book of Sirach. All right, Sirach chapter 2. Because we got to understand when we come in this truth, all these things, are going to, will happen. Right? The classic in Sirach chapter 2. Everybody should know this, whether you knew or, but nevertheless, Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Just like Job. It said, cleave on him, depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Same with Job, man. Right? It says, verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Right? So at the end of the day, we got to understand that these are things that's going to come with knowing who you are, whether you're a teacher or not. It could be your family that's kind of chastising you in a sense, man. Friends, family, nobody want to be around you, right? You don't celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving no more because it's not biblical. it's just of the world, it's just tradition of the world, and you stop doing these things because it's not of the Lord, hey, you're going to be hated, man. Well, you know, on killing so-called Thanksgiving, nah, just come around, baby. You ain't got to eat, you gather with family. That's what it's about. No, it's not, man. We're not celebrating this, and you're going to be hated, man. Yeah, he changed. Yeah, I know who I am now, man. And I'm following the Most High God, man, and His Son, man. Right? So, right, I just wanted to get to that point. But when you come into the truth, you're going to have to go through these trials and tribulations, man, these adversities, man. The Lord loved having us go to a lower state, man, right? Just to, so He could, kind of testing us through the Spirit, man. That trial of your faith, man. Like Peter chapter 1 and verse 7 on down says, man. Right? Verse 5 as well. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace at adversity. The Lord is all for the suffering and the pain and affliction and righteousness to try you through that fire, man. So, now it's not the time to fake. We got to go harder. Keep enduring, keep fighting, and try to have these attributes of the blessed men or women, right? Of Matthew chapter 5 saying, right? Because they the ones who going to inherit the earth, like the Lord said. Blessed is the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, right? But let's keep going. I want to kind of get a couple more through the Spirit. I believe so. Salaki. Salaki. But that was pretty much the just and all be all. I just wanted to kind of go into those, saying, these attributes and these, the way that you move, this is how you're going to be blessed, man. Not from saying you sneezed and all these other ways that the world in this tradition taught us, man. All right. So blessed are the poor in the spirit, for theirs is the kingdom. Right? It says, and when he was going into this, verse 2 says, and this is Yahushua talking, when he had the multitude come, and he went up onto the mountain, and when Matthew 5 and 1, and seeing the multitudes, he went up unto a mountain. And when he was set, his disciples came unto him, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, so all these things that he's saying, he teaching them, this how you bless, man. Right? Literally having that pure heart, being merciful. And he's ultimately, just teaching, the Hawashai is teaching pure righteousness to our people, man. Right? Being meek, not evil, wicked, right? You're going to mourn, when you in this thing, because you're going to be comforted, right? Right? The Lord said, come to me, all you that are heavy laden and burdened, and I should give you rest, paraphrasing, right? He didn't say, come to me, all ye who just got the Beamer, Bentleys, and mansions, and millionaires in this status, man. All right. So, you talking to the meek and the poor in spirit, man. All right. And carnally, man. But nevertheless, wasn't supposed to be quick. Just wanted to kind of touch on this through the Spirit, and let's try to have these attributes that the Lord is speaking of, man. Right? Have that pure heart, being merciful, right, and all these different things, man. So with that, let's keep enduring and keep fighting a good fight, right? With that, shalom.